Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. We have a late Wish Wednesday, alright? So it's actually Thursday here in beautiful Sweden. But yeah, I thought better late than never, or better late than not this week. So we will bring up this song, and you know by now, you who follow me here on Gordon Guitar, that Wish Wednesday is day you can wish for songs, or it's a day I will bring up songs that you wish during the week. So this time we have you, Angela Millinger, great subscriber here. Nice to have you with us here on Gordon Guitar. You wished for this song called Tishomingo by Bryan. A great song, never heard before. So I'm grateful for you to bring this up here, and I hope you fans like this one, all you Bryan fans. So Tishomingo, let's start this one up. And we have the capo here on the 6th fret to match up with the sound and to have these great high notes. So with the capo on 6, we have 4 chords to handle. So let's start with the chords like we usually do. So first we have the C. So that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. Next chord is A minor. So that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. We have G next, so that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and E. And then we have F, and I'm gonna show you 2 variations of this one for this song, and there's a reason for that coming soon. But first, the original F here is with a bar on the 1st fret, all strings. So put your index finger there, and the rest will be 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. But if you want to handle some notes and try to highlight them, it will be easier to play this song with an F major 7 actually. So it's a shorter version of F, you can say. So that is 3rd on D, 2nd on G, 1st on B, and you can go with open E. So that's an F major 7. So 2 variations there, and that makes up for 4 actual chords you need for the song. All right. So this is pretty much made up on one strumming pattern, and we have this melody, this intro going on in the beginning. This would be pretty much the hard parts, and it's optional, of course. You can just go with the strumming, and then it's very, very easy. So I'm going to show you first the intro, so we take that out of the way first. So yeah, I'm going to give you each part here. I'm gonna divide to different parts because it's pretty long. So let's start with this one. I think the easiest way is to grab a C immediately to have this ready. So we're gonna start with this part. All right, so it's plucking from the C chord. So that is open E, 3rd E, back to open E, 3rd B, and 1st B. And then you just do 2 downstrokes on the full C chord. Okay, so yeah, that's a good start. You can do the notes here, and all the notes you play from this intro here. You can go with short strummings if you wish. The main thing here is to have short strummings. That means you have control here to pick out the notes, to really emphasize them. You could go with only single notes, it's okay, because that is the main goal, to really have the notes there. But if you wish, put some short downstrokes to it like this. Alright, so I stay around the E, B, perhaps the G string as well, but yeah, I'm pretty much on the note string all the time. So, and then 2 downs like this. Okay, then we have a visit out here on the 5th fret on D string, goes like this. Okay, so it's a slide, you can say. On the D string, you slide up to the 5th, and then go back to the second and play then the open. So 5th, 2nd, open on D string. And then it's enough to just hold the 2nd fret A string. From there on you will play the next part, you can say. You don't really have to hold a full chord here because we're gonna play on the bass strings pretty much only, so you don't have to hold anything else. So the next part will sound like this. Okay, so that is the notes first, and then you can just go with the strumming around the actual strings. So that's 2nd fret A string, and then open D string 2 times, and then 3rd fret A string, then open A string, and then 2 times on the 2nd fret A string. So you slide up to the 5th here to summarize. 2nd D string and open D string. And then comes the 2nd A, and then 2 times on open D, 3rd A, open A, and 2 times on 2nd A. So slowly this part sounds like this. And then comes a strumming here, like down, up. And you can hold still here. It's kind of a main bass for this part here, the 2nd fret A string. So you can keep that one here still. And you will make down, up here and emphasize the open B string on the first down, up. So down, up on open. So with the down, up. And then you add the 1st fret B string and do the same. So down, up on that one. Okay, hope that makes sense. So after this all bass notes here, you keep the 2nd fret A string and you try to emphasize the open B string 2 times and the 1st fret B string 2 times with a down, up technique. So okay. And then after that comes a single down, just from the C chord as it is. And then comes this part again, slide up to 5th, 2nd, D string, and now open G. And we can stop there, okay? I think we have to repeat this part now. So far we play this. And then we have the same part again, this one. This bass melody again, so it's 2nd fret A string, and then 2 times on D, and 3rd A, open A, and 2 times on A. And then comes this part again. Down, up, with the emphasis on open B string 2 times, and 1st fret B string 2 times. And then you have just downstrokes from the C chord 2 times, and then down, up. And that's it. I'm aware it's a little bit tricky here and there with all the notes and so on. Give it a try. I think it could be worth it actually, because it gives kind of a certain start for the song, and it's beautiful without even this intro, but with this intro it gives you some certain rhythm or feeling for the song. So I think it's worth to give it a try at least, and you can do the best with it, okay? I'm gonna take you through this intro from the beginning till the end, so you will see how it sounds. I'm gonna take down the tempo a bit so you see what's happening here. So let's go. on standard tempo, sounds like this. I just think I forgot to mention on the last down up here, the last C chord, you do the down up with this added 3rd fret E string, okay? With this note, so you just add this one on. Alright, and this 3rd fret E string will follow the C chord through this song here. So it's pretty prominent actually in the song, so it's worth to have this added 3rd fret E string. Now starts the actual song. So let's look at the strumming pattern. We have the C as the first chord. One round will be down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, so like this, with this added 3rd fret E string. The strumming tend to be like the first 2 downs more on the bass string, and the down up more on the mid top strings. Okay, so like this. All right, so that is one round. The chord progression here for the verse goes C 1 round, A minor 1 round, G 1 round, and C 1 round. So you're gonna play that chord progression C, A minor, G, C for 4 rounds. So let's go for a couple of rounds with this. Actually the first verse, 4 rounds there, and that takes us to the chorus. Okay, so now we have the chord progression F, C, G, and A minor. You will continue the same pattern and 1 round per chord here as well. So a couple rounds of F, C, G, and A minor will sound like this. I mentioned in the intro here that you could play the F major 7 as well. And the reason for that, I believe when you just do the strumming, I feel that F, the full chord, will give you more depth to it. It's a better choice. But for the melody you're gonna look at right now, it's very convenient with the F major 7, so go for that. And what is this melody all about? You know, from the chords, you try to emphasize certain notes because there's melody built in the background, because it's more than just one guitar in the song. So I just want to give you this option to play this. Okay, so for the F, you're gonna have this sound. Okay, so, and that's the reason for the F major 7. Much easier to handle this melody than for, so that's more down here and more controlled in my opinion. So that's the reason. So you're gonna alternate the 2nd fret G string with the 1st fret B string, and you will do that for 4 times. And this is optional. You can just go with the standard strumming again, but this is optional. So you do that with the down up technique. So down up, down up, down up, down up. Okay, and then you go to the C, play this part, and the notes here will be in the same way, alternating the open G this time with 1st fret B string 4 times. So right? You will play strings around, no problems. You have this like a backbone to it, and you will hit the notes most of the times, and that's enough, okay? So that is C. Then we have the G, and you will play 4 times total, but you will split up. Now the first 2 rounds will be this melody. That is alternating the 2nd fret D string with the open G string. And then the next 2 rounds you will alternate the 2nd fret A string with the 2nd fret D string. So the round will be like this. And you see, if you know the guitar, it looks like an E minor, but the actual chord will go from the G, because you will have this invisible 3rd fret E string there as well. You could hold it like this. It's brought up from the G, these 2 notes, but you have this added as well on the 2nd fret D string. Just some extra technical stuff. Don't get confused. It's not an E minor, it's a G. Okay, so. Okay, and then you have the A minor, which is 4 times of open A, alternating that one with the 2nd D. So this is just an optional way of playing this chorus. Otherwise, you will have 2 chord progression rounds of F, C, G, and A minor. All right, and this melody here, which I just showed you, is more played in the solo part or instrumental part that comes right after this chorus actually. So the chorus will be 2 rounds of this chord progression, and then we have 1 round of this instrumental part, and this is where you're gonna play this melody here if you wish. You could play it in the chorus as well, but it's more prominent in the instrumental parts. All right, so from now on, there's not much new to it. The 2nd verse is played in the same way as the first one. The same goes with the 2nd chorus, pretty much, nothing new there. And then we have an instrumental part again. This time you had it for 2 rounds, not 1 round. And you will just play the standard strumming, or this, this melody we just looked at, this alternating notes. And then you have a 3rd verse, again, played in the same way as the previous verses, and it ends with a final chorus. Yeah, repetition, repetition. Nothing new here, and it fades out with some instrumental parts. So this is pretty much what Tishomingo is all about by Bryan. And you, Angela Millinger, thank you for all your support. It's nice to have you with us. Love it. You're great. So thank you for this great song as well. And I hope you Bryan fans love this as well. So if you did, please thumb up, leave a comment. Love you guys. See you soon, and play tuned.